Gentlemen, have you ever met somebody? You start talking to them and all of a sudden you smell something. Now first, you think that it's possible you stepped in a fresh pile of dog crap. You casually glance down at your shoes. Nope, it's clean. And that's when it hits you, literally hits you in the face. Horrible, disgusting, horrendous. Halitosis, aka bad breath. Everybody knows that guy or that girl who's got a horrible breath, and you think to yourself, you're like, oh my god, it smells like you ate a shit burger for lunch. Do you not taste anything funky? The answer is no, they don't, because the reality is that most people that have bad breath have no idea they do. Gentlemen, today we're taking the bad breath test. We're also going over the 5 most common reasons for bad breath and how, exactly right, to stop it. Time to take the bad breath test. There are 3 different tests you can take. Option number 1 is to ask a friend or family member. Simply go up to them, breathe in their face, and say, excuse me, I'm trying to decide whether or not my breath stinks. The problem with this test is that it is flawed for the reason that they love you and they don't want to hurt your feelings. Move on to test number 2. Take your wrist. As long as you don't have any cologne, smell it. Should smell like skin, right? Then what you're gonna do is lick, a really good lick from the back of your tongue onto your wrist. Ready? Like that. Let it dry and then sniff. Now the lick test is more accurate than asking a friend, but it's not as accurate as the 3rd test, aka the spoon test. Take a spoon, drag it from the back of your tongue to the front, being careful not to gag. Let dry and sniff. Now the good news is that if you scrape your tongue and you don't have a bunch of funkiness going on, chances are you're probably good, but there are some other things that could be happening with you, your body, and your mouth that could be causing you to have bad breath. So now, let's talk about why. So the first reason most people have bad breath and don't even know it is because they don't take care of their tongue. Your mouth is the perfect breeding ground for nasty odor-causing bacteria, right? Your tongue is like ground zero. Right? The reason is because your mouth is dark, it's damp, it's hot, and you've had food and bacteria. I brush my tongue twice a day. After I'm done brushing my teeth, I simply go as far back as possible and I give my tongue the business. And this works. But there are some people that want to take their tongue clean game to the next level. There are tongue scrapers. There are also things like the Orabrush out there to keep your tongue bacteria free. But your tongue is only part of the problem. The second reason why most people have bad breath is poor oral hygiene. You should be flossing every day. You should also be brushing properly twice a day. I personally feel that everybody should invest in a electric toothbrush. So here's the deal. I used to be an old school manual toothbrush kind of guy until I went to the dentist about 2 years ago. He's like, yo dude, what are you doing to yourself? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, why aren't you using an electric toothbrush? I go, is it really that much different? He explained to me that on average, when you brush your teeth with a manual toothbrush, about 300 strokes or brushes per minute. This thing, 40,000. Another issue with manual toothbrushes is that a lot of times when you use them, you're actually doing damage to your gums because you're pressing too hard and being too forceful. But with an electric toothbrush, instead of getting all forceful and crazy, you let the brush do the work, right? You put it in your mouth and then you systematically and strategically move it around your super sexy grill. Now, the deal is if you are looking for an incredible toothbrush, you got to check out the new ALPHASONIC toothbrush by our boys and today's video sponsor, Dazzle Pro. So I consider myself an electric toothbrush aficionado. I've tried a bunch over the years, but this thing, I'm telling you, for the price you absolutely cannot beat. There's a special discount code down below. This bad boy is regularly like $125, but for you, if you enter that code, $70, which is an insanely incredible deal for an amazing toothbrush like this bad boy. The reason I love this one specifically so much is because it's got a built-in timer, 2 minutes. Every 30 seconds, there's like a pause. So when you're brushing, you're letting it do its thing, and then all of a sudden, it pauses. And that's your cue, okay, it's time to move. Boom, you move it. 30 seconds, bang, you move it again. 2 minutes. When it shuts off, you know that you're done. One of the issues that I have and most people have with manual brushes is that you do it over here, right? 30 seconds later, you're spinning, you're rinsing, you're done. Not this bad boy. The other problem with this archaic piece of crap is that look sanitary to you? The answer is absolutely not. Does this look clean, pearly white, and amazing? Yeah, it's also freaking crazy clean. Why? Let me show you. This sexy ass little UV compartment, right? In there, you actually store your brushes when you're finished, right? You shut it, and it actually sanitizes it, removing like 99.9% of bacteria, including those nasty ones like E. coli. Gentlemen, if your toothbrush game needs an upgrade, hit that link, enter that code, and grab one of these bad boys, the ALPHASONIC toothbrush by Dazzle Pro, for an insane, ridiculous ALPHAM exclusive price. That price also includes free US shipping, which is incredible. The ALPHASONIC toothbrush by Dazzle Pro, in my opinion, is the best bang for your toothbrushing buck. Guys, link below, discount code, get you one. Flossing, you're brushing properly. The third element to oral hygiene that I would recommend is actually using a mouthwash. Mouthwash kills odor-causing bacteria, it helps control tartar, and it fights gingivitis like a ninja. The third reason your breath may stink is that your mouth is dry. Have you ever had cotton mouth, right? And you know, like that taste, right? It gets this taste. You know it's not great, right? Well, it also stinks. Guys, make sure that your mouth is hydrated, right? Drink plenty of water. Also, if you're somebody who suffers from dry mouth, there are mouthwashes out there that help replace, replenish, and hydrate your amazing mouth. The fourth reason that people tend to have stinky breath and not even know it has nothing to do with your mouth. It is postnasal drip or a sinus infection and acid reflux. And last but certainly not least, the fifth reason why your breath may smell and you don't even know it is because you're eating certain foods that actually cause breath to stink. Garlic is one of those things for me. Oh, it's a love-hate relationship. I love it and everybody around me hates it when I eat it because it comes out, right? And it doesn't matter how much mints, how many mints I take, how much gum I chew, you still smell garlic. Don't eat it before you go to an event or you're going on a date, or if you're on a date, absolutely under no circumstances do you eat it. The only workaround is if you and your significant other actually have the same food, that is the offensive one, and then for whatever reason it doesn't seem quite as bad and you can get freaky. Hot, stinky, nasty, bad breath. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But gentlemen, hopefully after this video, it happens to them and not you.